live, neutral, and earth wires. In the old color convention, the red wire is the live wire, phase. Black wire is the neutral wire, and green is the earth wire. In the new color convention, brown called live wire, phase, light blue called neutral wire, and green or yellow called the earth wire. The power is supplied through a cable consisting of 3 wires: live or phase wire, neutral wire, the earth wire. Live wire. The live wire carries current to the appliance at a high voltage. Neutral wire. The neutral wire completes the circuit and carries current away from the appliance. Ground wire. The third wire, called the earth wire, green or yellow, is a safety wire and connects the metal case of the appliance to the earth. This stops a fault, making the case of the appliance wire.
2 kinds of charges. After running a comb through your dry hair, you will find that the comb attracts small bits of dry paper. The same effect occurs with other rubbed materials, such as glass. Rub an inflated balloon with wool. The balloon will then stick to the wall. There are 2 and only 2 kinds of electric charges, named positive and negative by Benjamin Franklin. Like charges repel each other, and unlike charges attract one another. This statement is sometimes termed as law of charges.
Conduction. Conduction just means that the 2 objects will come into actual physical contact with each other. Let's assume we have a negatively charged metal object and an uncharged metal object. We bring the 2 objects close together. We will see a separation of charge happens in the neutral object. We allow the 2 objects to touch. Some of the negative charge will transfer over to the uncharged metal object. This happens since the negative charge of the first object are repelling each other by moving on to the second object. When the negative object is removed, it will not be as negative as it was. Both of the objects have some of the negative charge. Induction. It is possible to charge a conductor without touching it. You do have to follow some special procedures. Most important is the use of a grounding wire. A grounding wire is simply a conductor that connects the object to the ground. The earth can both gain or donate electrons as needed. The neutral object is on an insulated stand. It also has a ground wire attached to it. We bring a negative object nearby. This will cause the electron to be pushed as far away as possible. And since they are free to move, they do just that. They will travel down the ground wire. Keeping the negative object nearby, we snip the ground wire. Now there is no way for the electrons to travel back up the wire to the originally neutral object. We remove the negative object. Now the original object has a net positive charge. Notice that when you charge by induction, you get the opposite charge on the metal object.